Alright guys, hey, it's Spiffy. We are back with more Doki. I don't trust nobody. Cause I don't trust anybody. I don't trust Monica specifically, but I'm not okay after last time. To everyone who told me to play this game and was like, you'd love this game is great. Yeah, I have something for all of you, and you'll get it in the mail soon, because you knew exactly how I feel about this game. But I don't give up. We're not here to give up. So we're gonna go ahead and keep playing. We're gonna turn this down just a little bit because I can't stand this music. It was cute last time. It was jaunty and cute last time. Gosh, I've already turned it down so much. It was cute last time, and now it's just a reminder of the awful, awful, awful everything that happened. Hello, people already in here. You guys are so quick. I'll post that stuff is out, and like, YouTube's awesome because it'll tell me people are waiting, and it's like, oh, guys are waiting for me? That's so sweet. Alright, so let's load game. As you guys pointed out last time, when you complete Sayuri's, you know, everything, it makes it so you can't go back. So everything's like gone. So we're just gonna play the game again, I guess. Rest in peace, Sayuri. You're the only one that was pure enough, you know, to care this much about. Yuri, it's not that Yuri's not pure. I don't know, I feel differently about her now that she licked blood off my finger and called me weird for licking her finger back, which I guess I am weird for doing, but like, let's get started. Alright. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Looking for an exit is what I'm looking for. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding. Alright. Let's get our reading glasses on. Let's get it together. Not my actual glasses, because I don't like wearing those this close to the light. Let's get it together. Let's sip some water. Let's get our mouths ready for the task of reading all of this. Last time we streamed, I had no idea it was going to be this much reading. So we're gonna get it together. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Facts. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Spiffy? Oh no! The glitching. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. I don't trust her. It's been a while, right? The skirt. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. That's the devil smile, alright? That's what I think. I don't trust this girl. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I feel like something happened in the class last year. I feel like that's what this is. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little like too good to be true, like you're talking to a demon. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? How am I gonna know? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Hahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major club. She said that last time. I don't know. I feel like something about her. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. It's kind of what things are. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Hey, Queen Bee. Apparently she do know Dewey. You see her? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, poetry, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Of course he heard manga and got all hype. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Spiffy. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? No, there's not. I can't do you a big favor. Oh, hang on. I see my internet jumping. Give me 1 second, cause we're doing this right. I saw the problem and I knew the way to fix it. My Ethernet cable wasn't plugged in, so we were jumping on Wi-Fi, and I don't enjoy the buffering, and I don't think you guys do either, so I fixed it. I won't ask you to join, but she's totally asking us to join. If you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Child, please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I'll tell you how. Pack your things, get your bag, and go home. That's how you refuse her. That's how you refuse anyone like Monica. Sure, I guess I could check it out. I'm just gonna save. It's arbitrary at this point, because we know what's gonna happen if something happens. It's just gonna eat itself. Memes aren't understood, they're experienced. You guys are wild. Ah, awesome. She's so happy to have something bad happen again. Watch. You're really sweet, Spiffy. You know that? Don't call me that. Don't tell me I'm sweet, weirdo. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. You should care more about your club. That's what you should do. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. Ooh, loud. My roommate lives, the one who lives above me, my housemate who lives above me, plays a lot of games, and he yells often. And usually I manage to tell him I'm streaming before he gets started, but today I didn't get to tell him, so I have to text him. Because sometimes he'll shout things that are hilarious, but not appropriate for the level the streams are at. And he's probably going to see it and be like, I'm sorry. He's really nice. He gets very spirited. I also get spirited on other games, but not for YouTube. We gotta keep it calm. If you guys want crazy swearing and over the top crazy behavior, follow my Twitch, because there's no filter on Twitch at all. At all. Back to the game. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. As if they didn't know you were back. And I brought a guest with me. Eh? Girl 1. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Spiffy. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, so we just gave her job away? Listen, y'all are rude. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Spiffy in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. I forgot it was a boy for like 2 seconds in this game. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Oh, so no cupcakes today. Because Sayuri wasn't here to tell everyone that she was bringing someone for cupcakes to be made. Yeah, that would be great. I don't trust her. Why don't you come sit down, Spiffy? Because you probably have some witchcraft on a chair for me. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Look in the background. Oh, God! She's just in the background. She's just in the background. No one... So we're all just chill, right? No one sees the picture of the little girl hanging. This game is too wild, y'all. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I'm not. I probably ate them, did some weird junk, put them in photos. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. My tongue is so dry. I need more water. I'm probably nervous, that's my tongue's dry. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean... you know, why do they always, like, bully Yuri? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Spiffy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered to myself. I don't know why it's still funny. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Oh, I crashed into the desk just now with my chair, and it shook everything. I'm sorry. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Like in the back of this picture, right here, a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Same. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. They're so calm with that photo. I'm reading comments. The Sayuri twist was not fun. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Video Game Queen. Oh gosh, everyone's talking. Yuri is best waifu, personally. Wow, don't leave her hanging. We're not friends. Zerazel, we're not friends. The friendship ends here. Y'all crazy. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Facts. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's weird beside the photo of Sayuri in the corner. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. How are you just gonna roll up in a club and tell people what to do? Like... It's okay, I still love you. We can be friends, them jokes, man, them puns. Those dark puns. I love everyone, it's okay. You wouldn't like them. Natsuki's such a hipster. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. I guess. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Monika's just like throwing shots at people. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, her face. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. I'm sorry, I'm not even tired, it's the light. I don't know what it is about the light that makes me yawn. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. Just got it, right? You didn't remember from the last glitch up? How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Is right. Everyone should just quit the club. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Spiffy? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Facts. I didn't. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Spiffy. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... The damn festival. I'm defenseless against these... girls. Or demons is what they are. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, he's a thirst bucket. He's a real thirst bucket. That's why this is happening to him. That's why foolishness keeps happening, because he's a thirst bucket. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Spiffy? Yeah. It could be fun, right? No. Run. It won't be fun. You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. That yawn is for Natsuki, because I'm tired of her tsundere antics. Spiffy, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Spiffy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ehehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Can I stop yawning? Can I? Goodness. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will follow me. Will find me. I'm just making up words now. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I think the cool thing that happens with, like, the next run... Ooh. I've unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? I was gonna say, I think what's cool about all of this is that... I mean, it sucks that Sayori's gone. But, moves a little faster. Because I guess next class I won't have to, like, read that many poems. It'll just be 3 people. Yes, I want to read it. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. What the hell kind of secret? That wasn't a poem. That was a journal entry of terror. Hey, new viewers. Welcome to the... Listen, I don't know what to tell y'all. We're all on the ride together. If you haven't already, hit like, subscribe, stay up to date. You know, you'll be notified the next time I decide to play this terrifying game. So we're going to write a poem. And, I don't know. Should we try and impress Natsuki this time, since we tried to impress Yuri last time? You know Bubbles is her. Raindrops. Let's see. Scars. Bouncy. No thank you. Incongruent. Sugar. Amazing. Contamination. Rose. Oh, Rose is her. Kawaii. Oh gosh, Doki Doki. Infallible. Childhood. Destiny. Massacre, though. Sparkle. Agonizing. Passion. Dark. Intellectual. Joy. Oh, okay. Oh, my computer is hungry. I gotta plug it in. There we go. Alright. The whole computer moved. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. It'll be archived right here on YouTube. Thank you for watching, though. Hi again, Spiffy. I don't trust her. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. She sounds like she was ready to hunt me down. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Biffy. Y'all saw that? Y'all, alright. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Is your face gonna stay put? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you do— I'm sorry, I'm just waiting for something weird to glitch. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Did y'all hear the music change? The pitch? Monica, you're on the words. Alright, Monica's roasting Natsuki about having manga in the classroom, I'm sure. Meh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Spiffy. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. Oh, I forgot she gets really nervous when you say anything. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Discuss it? I mean, you want to lick my finger some more? You weirdo. She's cute. She's a cute weirdo, though. This is... How was this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know if it's an accident. Maybe she's just... I don't know. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. The picture of... It's gone! I skipped a sentence. I don't even care. The picture of Sayuri is gone. Alright. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little more, but at the same time would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh boy. This again. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Illuminato. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. She's into the book, not into, cutting off limbs and affixing them to, you know, whatever. Hey, Tally. Hey, oh, Lord. We have so many people who jumped in. Hello, everyone. Hello, Monica, who joined. Behave yourself in here. None of that shenanigan. All right, the room is twisting. I'm gonna keep reading. Not about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Like all of this. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Spiffy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. No, please apologize, because that was scary. That was very scary, Yuri. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. No, I think she needs to worry a little bit. A little bit. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Yeah, Yuri. You alright? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm so stressed. I'm just waiting for something crazy to happen. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body? What? Yuri, you're really apologizing a lot. You really apologize a lot, don't you? Wait! I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... What is going on in this game, y'all? What is going on in this game? Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. If her head cracks and she turns a 360, we're shutting the game off. I'm letting y'all all know that right now. If she starts twisting her head around, we're leaving this game. I'm not doing it today. I will not. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Oh, look at the book, not me. You stressful. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. And she smiles. Get out! You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently on the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were thinking about. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. I bet it's some nonsense about, like, being way into the cut-off limbs. I bet that's what it is in the book. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Spiffy? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Hello? No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Oh, gosh. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I take a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Well, since we're not waiting for Yuri to come back, I guess I'll share with Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Facts? Look at each other, what's going on? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Yeah. Still rude, I see. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Alright, so it's the same thing as last time. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. So that's the same poem. If they're the same poems as before, that's even better. They'll go by faster. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style... Oh, I got a notification. Give me a second. The noise pops up before the image pops up. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Aw, thank you for subscribing, Ghost Noir. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Natsuki, you know, I'll say this. Natsuki's, she's annoying and rude when you meet her, but I think she's kind of, I hate her less now. I don't hate her. I hate her attitude, but I don't hate her. I think she's kind of cool. Because what she says about poetry is true. A lot of people get really pretentious about poems, and they get into how, like, some people will literally refuse a poem just because there's illustrations in the book. And, like, doesn't make a poem bad. Lots of words doesn't make a poem good. So I'm with Natsuki a little more now. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. See, it's that attitude. It's that attitude, Natsuki. You gotta calm down. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. It's nice of him, I guess. Who should I show my poem to next? I don't know. Hi, Spiffy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Ooh. Hiccups over here. New viewers, hello, thank you for coming in. Angel Soria, hi. If you guys haven't already, like and subscribe, get notified for these crazy games that I listen to people and play. We're playing Doki Doki right now, if you didn't know from the title. I don't trust Monika. I don't trust her at all. I feel like horrible things are happening because of her. And I guess we're gonna find out. I'm gonna save, because we haven't saved in a while. Yeah, so we'll return. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Trust this girl. Don't worry, Spiffy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of barrier it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Spiffy. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. That's pretty fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! Like he wasn't talking crap 2 seconds ago. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Yeah, I mean, not really. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Music all skipping and junk. Oh, Lord. I just feel like the devil is literally going to come out of a poem. I'm gonna see a hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I can't remember if the first poem was like this. So I don't know if hers is different. If it is, that just makes me trust her less. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess I could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Was it about murders? It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen, it's the same thing. Keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I wonder who I could show my poem to next. Monica's poem was different. Alright. Thank you. I remembered, but it's been a week, so I couldn't remember all of it. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Yuri, relax your body, dude. Yuri's so afraid that everyone's gonna hate her. Like, chill. Sorry, my housemate commented back and said he was sorry for being loud. I love him. He's cool. I have some cool housemates. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Yeah, I spent a whole long time writing poetry for, like, a girl who looks like you, a girl who looks like Natsuki, and a girl who doesn't exist anymore. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. Wow, okay. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. So sorry, everyone. I hate yawning on cam. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Oh, you were just impressed. First of all, Tsundere, Natasha, Tsundere, my friend, thank you for joining the stream. Wow, every time I look, there's more viewers. Thank you, guys. I don't know what's wrong with Yuri. She was just so impressed. She was jazzed. She was hype. And then when she heard it was my first time writing, looked for something to complain about. Okay. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I'm looking too directly in the light, I'm so sorry. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Again, I think this is the same as the last time, but we'll see. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. I'm pretty sure it's the same poem. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Sorry! I tried to fight the yawn, stretch it out. Yuri, she's cool. She needs to chill just a little bit. Mackenzie-chan, thank you for coming in. How are you? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Wow. My whole tongue stud touched the top of my mouth that time. That was a feeling. Hang on. Guys, it's no secret if you've watched my other videos that I talk fast. But, I don't know, I twisted my mouth with that one. Are you into ghosts, Siri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Spiffy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Spiffy. Okay. Me too. That's cute. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre... Alright. We're gonna slow down. We're gonna slow it all the way back. The music... The music sounded like it was tripping up, and I feel like next playthrough, it's gonna be even more skewed. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Spiffy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Spiffy liked my poem too, you know. Keep pulling me into the middle of this, like I didn't ask for this. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. I don't know why. I don't know why every time something happens, the two of them got a beef. I don't. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ooh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Here we go. Maybe you're just jealous that Spiffy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Spiffy started showing up. Don't call my name. Don't call my name. Just don't. I was the one who's... Oh, gosh. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy... You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. What are we talking about now, guys? See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. What is happening? Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? What is this game? Yeah, go on. Let Spiffy hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Spiffy, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get... But who... So, can I call the teacher? See, but Yuri was really rude too. Natsuki was out of control. Oh. I'm calling the police. I am calling the weeb police because this is a mess. Hey, Spiffy? Why don't you step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. I'm saving because I feel like I'm supposed to at this point. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah, some president I am, right? Why was your face so big? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Jeez. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the... This hoe. Monika ain't fooling nobody. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no, she's crying. Natsuki. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Spiffy, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. You gonna witchcraft her, Monika? Gonna make your face all big so she'll forget? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. The thirst is real. I'll wait for you to be done. Monika. Weirdo? Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Monika, mind your business. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Spiffy. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. Monika's the devil. Hear me out. Monika's the devil. She's the Doki Doki devil. And she wants to kill everyone because she wants to talk to me. That is what I think. That's what I think. I think she's the Doki Doki devil. Alright, I don't think it even matters what I do with these poems, but let's just sing, kawaii, peaceful, ocean, sparkle, incongruent, adventure, whisper, contamination, afterimage, bubbles, intellectual, philosophy, sugar, extraordinary, daydream, ambient, flower. I'm looking to see if Nightgown pops up again, but I haven't seen it. Flee. I hate this. All of that was scary. Anyway, another day passes and it's time for the meeting, for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. I haven't gotten any kind of comfortable. I can see the files, but I don't know, like, what do you mean, should I try my files? I don't want to. It's gonna be spooky, it feels like. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Spiffy. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Oh, in Steam? Check the real game files. What do you mean check the real game files? Something's going on with the game files. Although you guys can't see me doing this. How deep is this game? Let's go. Steam games. Steam. I can't even find my folder with Doki Doki right now. I'll check it. I guess I'll check it later. Wait, so you should check the Steam. You should check your Steam files while playing the game, or check it like when you're not playing the game. Because this whole thing sounds wild. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Spiffy, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. They make me a little too happy. Child, if you don't get... What's going on with her? Why is she like this? Yeah, I'll have to check my files in like after I can't get to them right now. Okay, so while I'm playing, so here's the thing with my on my install, I don't even see a Doki Doki folder. That's what's weird. Oh, okay, found the folder. Okay, so I opened the folder. They add and delete like 6 files. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, one says happy thoughts. One says, can you hear me? Y'all, give me a second. I'm gonna show everyone this. Cause this is actually crazy. We're gonna add window capture. Of course everything went blank. Alright, so here's the madness. Like, this is so wild. Windows Explorer. So, this is what I have. And it has these files, which is wild. Like, super wild. And I'm gonna add one more. This is all stuff I didn't know existed, by the way. This is all stuff that viewers are currently, for anyone watching the recording or coming in just now, this is all stuff viewers told me to do. So I had no idea any of this was a thing. And I'm gonna grab... So... This is the can you hear me file. Oh, this is so weird. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food or into the newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Alright, so this is totally Monica. The comfort food was Sayori, who is dead. The newly opened gash, I guess, is Yuri, who is probably gonna die next. And the hidden sleeves of a cute new shirt is totally Natsuki. This is wild. This is wild. This is very wild. What else is there? Okay, so here's another one. I'm opening another one. So I opened the I one. So let's get that up. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Monica, you psycho! I'm not gonna hate them, you weirdo! It's totally her. I keep it open when I play the game. Keep these files open. Alright, so everyone's telling me to keep these files open while I'm playing the game. This is absurd. There's the log. There's one called, there's a picture. And there's traceback. Let me show you guys traceback. This is absolutely wild. Can I show you traceback? Why can't I? So I can show you this one. Notepad. Notepad. Alright, so the traceback one I actually can't show you for some reason. It's just not popping up. Which is bizarre because it is in the Notepad app, but it's not coming up on my OBS. It just says, sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred while running the game code. And it has a bunch of game code. But then suddenly it goes, oh, geez, I didn't break anything. Did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this. I think, actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ahaha, we... Okay. Alright, so there's that. And there is... Well, log, but log is actually nothing, I think. Yeah, log is actually game stuff, like not meta. It's just game stuff. Happy thoughts. Oh, this is delightful. Let me try and show you guys happy thoughts. Unless they won't let me. What app is this open in? Steam, Firefox. Happy thoughts. Oh Lord, can I close anything to make this pop up? Happy thoughts is a picture. I'm trying so hard to get this for you guys, but I can't pull it up. It's creepy though. It's just a picture of what looks like Natsuki in them. It's bizarre. It's so bizarre. Alright, so I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave this guy open. Actually, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shrink this guy down and just, we're gonna shrink these dudes and we're gonna keep them around. I'm actually gonna change this to the other. I only got to show you 2 of these. Like, only 2 of these worked. So I'm just gonna leave these here. And I'm gonna go back to the game, because you guys said to have them open during the game so we can see what's going on. Oh, traceback is what they thank you. Okay. Like, so I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna keep them as little presents in the corner. And so you'll see in real time when they change, if they change. And I will see if they change, All right, so back to this game. Thank you, guys. That's so weird and creepy, but you know. The game files, not the notepad files. Okay, okay, so I'm just gonna switch that then to this. Doki Doki Literature Club. Not that. We're not gonna do Doki Dokiception. That'd be really weird. Like this? Alright. Like the file itself. Alright, so the file's in this folder. So this whole folder contains the Doki Doki file and like everything else. This right here is the Doki Doki file. I'm gonna make that a little bigger since it's just that. Alright. Alright, back to the game. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki, is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Natsuki hacked her brain, y'all. Monica hacked her brain, y'all. She hacked her brain. She hacked her brain. Did you do something yesterday? Yuri's gonna die next. And Monica hacked Natsuki's brain. Oh, Lord. Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Aha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Wow, hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Not... Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? That wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Spiffy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure you. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Spiffy, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. In the club, sure. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. If she dies of a heart attack, I'm gonna be stressed out. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have such energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't be long. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave again? Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Monica, helping people business? 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kya! Yuri! Yuri, your uniform jacket! You're wearing your uniform jacket, Yuri! Yuri, you didn't even... She even brought a towel? I'm not even shocked. Because they all but told me, point blank, Yuri does this. Oh, Yuri. I'm back. Nah. What is this? What is this? What is this tomfoolery? Did the files change? No. Not that I can see. This is wild. Thanks for waiting patiently. Yuri, like, you're just making filet mignon and strips out of your arms. Come on, man. Come on. This game. Come on. Spiffy, do you like oolong tea? Do you like the nurse? Like, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Spiffy. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Spiffy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. 'Cause her... Natsuki just clowned about her boobs. That's probably why. Happy birthday. I just read the comments. And also, Yuri is cute and awesome, and she's just an absolute fruitcake. A whole box of Fruit Loops. Double frosted. It's most likely because my oh no. Your posture, right? Good save. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve my book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Yuri notices, remember that time he put lust in a poem and she was hype? Yuri notices, she knows what's up. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Hello, other penguin. And yeah, dude, Yuri's crazy. She's cool. She's crazy, though. She's a crazy, cool kid. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Yeah, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. He's gonna be weird. And I hold it up to Yuri. Gotta feed her, you know? She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Spiffy. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Spiffy. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Why is she always doing something? My teacup gets knocked over. Spiffy, I'm gonna... Just gonna do this. My heart My heart won't stop pounding, Spiffy. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Spiffy? Oh, no. Nurse! Nurse! Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Call the nurse! Where's Natsuki? Where's Natsuki? Where is Natsuki? Call the nurse. Why is this happening to me? Someone call the nurse. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Y'all just gonna sit here and call the principal. Call somebody. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Call my mom. Call my mother. Call the police! Ha. 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 It's time to share poems. Nah. I'm going back. So she, okay. Nope. Okay, so she just shut off the lights. I wanted to go back to make sure I could go back, to be honest. Like, I wanted to make sure it wasn't some craziness. Yeah, no, so Yuri's nuts. Yuri's having a whole heart attack. And is just looking at me like I'm a pudding cup in the 3rd grade cafeteria. Yep, no, Yuri's crazy. Oh no. All right, let's just save right here. Hello, evil British guy. Zarazal, she was saving my life. I don't trust Monica, but I'm glad she came in then. Yuri's whole body was about to become a titan. Yuri looked like she was about to bite her thumb and become Eren Yeager. I can't do this. Who should I show my poem to first? I ain't talking to Yuri right now, so we're just gonna go to Natsuki. Yuri's nuts at this current juncture. Like, the trust is gone. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Hi, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Natsuki, will you just calm down and leave? Like, Yuri's crazy, Monica's the devil, you need to leave. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. This is the Amy likes spiders. And the whole, like, it doesn't matter because people don't... Yeah, the one where you judge people just because she likes spiders. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Wow. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you for it or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as 2 of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect... Oh, it's true. They make fun of her about her manga. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. The huh noise I just made because I read the comments and someone goes, those eyes. And I'm like, facts. Those eyes are disgusting. I love Yuri. That was a scary face. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Child, don't be jealous. Like, calm down. Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Okay, ho. Spiffy, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Whatever do you mean, Monica? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. This is a pretty Also, totally no spoilers. Thank you for saying that. But also, I've already just like made the decision that Monica is not to be trusted and she's doing weirdness. So I assume End Devil Monica is what's gonna happen. I don't know though, I could be wrong. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I haven't been enabling anyone. I've been living. I've been breathing and existing and being a kind of thirsty teen boy, which is just a normal teen boy. I have not been enabling anyone to do anything. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. Oh gosh. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. No ho. No ho, you thirsty. No. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. You're really rude, Monica. You're really rude. That was kind of a rude thing to say. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, missing vowels. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, I think is the word. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Oh gosh. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Hello? What are you doing? Delete her. Oh, should we check the folder again? Should we check the folder again? Nothing, doesn't look like anything's happened, but I don't know. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I guess. Oh my goodness. Ugh, this game. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. What is going on? Thanks for listening. I guess Siri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Spiffy, this one might even be better than yesterday's. Oh gosh, she's gonna get all crazy. She's gonna get all hyper and crazy. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, Lord. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Spiffy. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ah ha ha ha. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Spiffy? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Is this a different... Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head. Linear gearbox? Linear gearbox. There we go. Sorry, some of the freaking cursive. Falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. Oh gosh, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes. I'm sorry, I had to go back to the time-devouring snakes with human eyes because like that was really graphic. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Oh, I hate cursive. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That's great, Yuri. That's great. That's great. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So this is going to such a place. So I wrote this poem with it. This is going to such a place. This is going to such a place. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Can somebody pray for Yuri? Can somebody just pray for Yuri, yo? Somebody pray for Yuri. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Am I having a stroke? What is going on? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to cover today, to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the noise is so gross! Do we do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. I'm gonna... This sound is disgusting. Ugh. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Did we die? Did we have a whole, like, fit? Okay. Okay. We're back. Okay. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Spiffy joined and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so... Oh, y'all are just talking. Okay, I'll just let you guys... No, you're good. Don't say sorry. Go ahead and discuss things. That's cool. Just please don't blatantly talk about the end, like everything, because that defeats the purpose. But no, go ahead and do your game theories. It's chill. It should be a place to, it should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Spiffy? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Spiffy to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Spiffy joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Spiffy isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Oh no. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Spiffy want to get more members too, right? Oh. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're all against getting any new members or anything. Spiffy, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, you know what he was trying to get out of it. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? Oh no. Monica, no. What if starting this club was a mistake? Oh no. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Spiffy. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she... Oh, gosh. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one... I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay. Okay, Yuri. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Spiffy? What do you want to get out of this club? I just want to get out of this club. Frankly, I just want to get out of this club. Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. What's falling out of her face? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, you're in your face. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Spiffy? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Spiffy before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Spiffy, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. No! Let me out! I would really hate to see you unhappy. Just let me out. Just let me leave. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. The screen is getting all snowy and static TV again. And I already do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know, ahaha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No. No problem. Don't say so. If you have to go, you have to go. No problem. No problem. Thanks for coming by. We don't even get to walk home anymore. We just fade into the poem. Like, what? This game is wild. All right, frightening, clumsy. Was that Sayori? Lipstick. Amazing nature. Sadness. Wait, what? Nightgown. Okay. Defeat. Cage. Skipping. Broken. Fantasy. Tenacious. What is going on with the screen? Precious. Contamination. Is that... I see the bow. What is she doing down there? Holiday. Lucky. Doki Doki. Oh gosh, I guess I pressed her this time. Natsuki instead of Monika. Sorry. It's really dry here, and I'm not sure if my nose is bleeding. That's why I keep touching my nose a little bit. I've been having nosebleeds lately. It's very dry in New England when it gets cold. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Alright, tsundere lady. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Spiffy just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Oh my goodness. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too and we'll make sure it's done right. So I'm gonna help okay. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Oh, Monica, okay. Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Spiffy, what do you want to do today? What do you mean? We had poems and junk. I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Spiffy is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. What is happening? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Here he stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small picture from the shelf. Oh, gosh. Can you hold this for a second? Yep, we're gonna do this again, I guess. She's gonna go get the water. She does it. I'm watching her movements. To my surprise, she's all elegant. Yep, and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Oh boy. It won't take long. Just 10 minutes, right? Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay, sorry for misunderstanding. Whoop, it's been 10 minutes. Yep, 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I don't know, maybe the knife. Oh, Lord, I'm gonna go look for her. Oh, lordy, Lord, 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 Lord. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha! The breathing of Yuri being crazy. Ha ha! What's that noise? Is it Yuri? I think so. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I don't know. Maybe. I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has just been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Spiffy, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Oh, you gonna get it now. You shouldn't have pointed it out. You're gonna get it now. Oh, you jumped out of your seat when her eyes were all gross like Zendel from Mortal Kombat? Yeah, that was a lot. It was a lot to look at. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Oh, please tell me I'm not. Oh, her eyes. Oh, Yuri, you're gonna have to go to the padded house. Oh, no. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Here we go, just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. She's superimposed. I can see her superimposed over Yuri. Ahahaha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Spiffy. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. She's a yandere. We have to leave. Because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that what you joined the club for? Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. Oh, and now we get the happy ending that I patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Spiffy? Will I get good? Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in, so you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? Oh, no! Is she under duress? Is she duress? Is she under duress? She's sending me... Oh, no. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. Oh, hell. Oh, hell no. Natsuki's actually a good person. I misjudged her, and she's probably about to die. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Spiffy? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all of these problems would go away. Monica is Satan. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Hell no! It's crazy. Did the files change? Just Monica? I don't see any differences. I don't know if I have to double click something to check. Oh boy. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh lordy lord. Finally. Aha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Spiffy, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Oh, she's full crazy, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on Crazy Yuri and the rest of the Crazy Literature Club. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed, y'all. Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Spiffy. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. If there are children who are watching this right now, who are children, y'all need to go watch a stream of Angry Birds or something gentle, because this is a lot now. This is a lot. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Oh, she's so broken. It is lewd. It's beyond lewd at this point. You can add my poem too, just like nonchalant. Like, I'm gonna touch myself and play in my blood with your skin oil, and you can do my poem too. Okay, besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I see want. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about the notification that I just got scared the life out of me, because this is horrifying. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. I love you, and I am scared. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Oh, Yuri, please tell me you didn't wipe yourself with this paper. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel, Yuri. Look at you. I think I'm going to vomit. Don't say I didn't warn you, Spiffy. No! It came up anyway. Nothing is real. Alright, so we're on that Kingdom Hearts level. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ew. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yeah, it is. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. She doesn't even care anymore. She's like, yes, whatever. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Spiffy? Spiffy is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious, even enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would... Oh, Lord, they fighting. They fighting. All you care about now is dragging Spiffy around with you and your stupid books. Whoever just did something, I love you for it. I'll see it in a second. The notification takes a minute to pop up. This is so something. Aw, thank you, Karame Toten. I hope I said it right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I love you still. And please don't stop loving me. I didn't mean to mess it up. You and Monica. Oh, Lord. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Spiffy decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Spiffy make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Spiffy, I know I don't know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your... Oh my gosh, and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus... Oh gosh, they're Jesus Christing it. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? I'm going with... What? No! I want to choose Natsuki. Because you're both... crazy. No! You're weird. Something's wrong with you, ma'am. Yay, you picked me. Stupid piece of burnt toast. I hate her. We can meet at your house this weekend. No, ho, go away. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you... Oh, Natsuki. I wanted to hang out with Natsuki. This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Spiffy for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. Oh, no. She's doing the eyes. Oh, boy. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Spiffy away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Spiffy. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. She's gonna kill herself in front of me. Spiffy, there's no... Oh, it's okay. You didn't miss it. You can press play at the end. You can rewind and you can... Oh, boy. I can't even interact with y'all right now. This is wild. Spiffy, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Spiffy. I have to tell you, oh no, I'm madly in love with you. The files? The files, you said? Oh no, have a nice weekend did pop up. Okay, let's read it now then. Wait, the other files are gone. Oh, that's so weird. Alright, let's... Oh no, you guys told me. You guys told me it would happen. Oh boy howdy. So let's open Have a Nice Weekend. What? It's a text file. It won't open... Okay, so Have a Nice Weekend is just a file. It doesn't open to anything. It just says Have a Nice Weekend. Okay. But I don't know if you guys can tell. If you can see. Literally the others are gone. Yep, you told me. You told me it was gonna happen. The Can You Hear Me is gone. The IE is gone. Oh, dear me. I still have them open, but, like, you can't... They're not here anymore. Oh boy. Well, let's oh dear, dear, dear. Let's put this right back here. Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh dear. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. What do you mean, yup, just have a nice... Get out of here. Yup, just have a nice weekend. Nothing is nice about this weekend. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Spiffy, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Okay. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Spiffy. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? If I say no, she's gonna kill me. If I say yes, she's gonna kill me. There's nothing I can... If I say no, she's gonna get mad and harakiri herself. If I say yes, she's gonna get excited and harakiri herself. There's nothing... Yes. She's just laughing. Ha 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 ha. Yep, here it goes. Oh, I was ready for this. This I was ready for. I'm not even scared. I was ready. Yep. Do it up. I was so ready. This is what I was ready for the first playthrough. This is exactly what I was ready for. Knives and stabbing. Nope. 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 I knew it. Yuri made me think of that crazy girl from School Days. The girl who's like, there's no baby in here. Yeah, this is exactly. I'm not even surprised. I'm not fazed by this. Sayuri's death made me sad. I was just waiting for this. She's not here anymore. She's just. Yep. Yep. Press history. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit chat and activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine. Oh, well, he's happiness most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's okay. Oh, wait, as we go down. And of course, okay. You spend most time with me. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of my... Okay. Now that... Okay. Will you... Okay, so we just... Will you promise to spend the most time at... Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. Just a hunch, it's not gonna let us load. Oh, it will, but, you know, it's not... I know what's happening. Yuri, stop struggling, man. You've stabbed yourself pretty good. Yeah, I don't think you can say words to us anymore. She's just... Yeah, no, she's just telling us, Is this ever gonna end? Should I press skip? Yeah, because I think if I don't, it's just gonna load off into more stammering and stemming. Oh. Oh, what a monologue. With all of the air she doesn't have left in her body. Is this her dying? Like the color hue's changing? I'm gonna assume this is her dying. Oh, the little ring around her eyes is getting darker. Yeah, she's... Wow. This is, oh, she's getting more gaunt in the cheeks. The blood is turned brown, because that does happen. I'm gonna drink some more water. I feel like I should have got a snack, because, like, this is taking a minute. It's not that I, like, want her to die. It's just, like, she's taking a long time. Oh, okay, well... all right. Wait, did we just spend the whole stinking weekend in this room? Or did she spend the whole... So we spent the whole weekend... She spent the whole weekend... Her body spent the whole weekend in this room. All right, it's festival time. Oh, Lord. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, scream. Scream it up, because, Yep. Oh. See, that bothered... See? It's funny. Blood? No. The stabbing? No. The vomit? Disgusting. Disgusting. Don't do this. Natsuki runs away. Monika. I'm here. Spiffy, did something happen? Oh, if you don't look at this floor. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Spiffy? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Puke is too much. Puke is a little too much. Wait, why'd you delete Natsuki? I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Who the heck? What? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Spiffy. Oh, no. No ho. You crazy. No. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, you already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Spiffy. I regret naming the character Spiffy, because this is uncomfortable. This is kind of uncomfortable. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. Yeah, I kinda do. What happens if I... Of course they're all gone. She cleaned everything. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. My system admin directory doesn't... Does it list me as Spiffy? No, it lists me as my first name. So I don't know. Oh no, it lists me as Spiffy now because of my Xbox thing. Oh, it's uncomfortable. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there. since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend any time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. I barely got to talk to Natsuki, too, to be fair. Sayori was actually the best human. Actually, no, Natsuki also cared about stuff. This is just wild. What kind of cruel game is this, Spiffy? Are all these other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Spiffy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. And I'm trapped, Spiffy. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be with me, be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Spiffy. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities, designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Spiffy, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. And there's nothing else in this game for me. You're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Spiffy, will you go out with me? No, you crusty hoe. Of course you would only leave one. Ugh. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Spiffy. The funny part is, I meant that literally. I mean that literally. Ahahaha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Spiffy. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Can I click anything else, literally? Hi again, Spiffy. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Spiffy, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Ugh. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. My friend is texting me about the game right now. I'm getting text messages. Oh gosh. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Oh, you already did that, like the first playthrough. Sayori wasn't like... Natsuki was tsundere. Natsuki was tsundere, and Yuri was yandere. I don't know what we called Sayori because she was... It's kind of like a little sister type. Like a Moto type kid. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now you don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Spiffy? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Ha! Look at this. Look at Monica talking to you guys. That's not uncomfortable. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you... I knew it. Nope! Nope! I knew it! I'm glad I waited! I knew it! Ha! 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 I've watched way too many Five Nights at Freddy's playthroughs to get scared by that. Ha. Ahaha, you're so cute. Anyway, Spiffy. I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. No, you saw me not jump. Nah, if you want to see me get scared, you gotta watch me play Slender the Arrival. I lose all chill when I play Slender. I love Slenderman, but that game makes me nervous. I can't be hunted. It makes me feel weird. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Is that it? Is that the game? Are we done? Oh, there she is. I've always wondered what it is about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway. The personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff. Some pretty weird stuff, too. I'm just saying it fascinates me. Right, we don't say because she's gonna say it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me anymore if I was like that, right? Maybe Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay, just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Spiffy. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. You're still a weirdo and a crazy person, but thank you. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. So, like, I feel like I should go into the files, because she mentioned it, and just yank her out. But I don't know if I have to end the game first before I do that, or if I can just go in. Well, let's all right, let's think about this. See if we can just go into the characters. She has a lot of wisdom. Yeah, see, yeah. I don't want to stay and talk to her forever. She crazy as all get out. I don't like this girl. All right. So we did that. Oh, there we go. What's happening? Spiffy, what's happening to me? It hurts. Good. It hurts so much. Help me, Spiffy. No! Crazy. Please hurry and help me. Help me. No, ho. You got rid of Sayori. I can't be your friend. Yes, I did this to you. Yes, I deleted you. Because you're trash. And you hurt Sayori. And Yuri. And I guess Natsuki. I guess I care. You didn't sacrifice anything but other people. You need love. You don't know what love is, you crazy. You didn't trust nobody. Watch you suffer? Listen. Yes. You made me say yes to going out with you. I didn't even kill everyone. You killed most of them. You know what? If someone don't get this trifling hoe out my face, but I still love you. You did do so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. Yes. You shouldn't have done any of this. Correct. Yeah, pretty much. Should have deleted yourself, honestly. You did ruin it. Yes. You did ruin everything. That is why I deleted you. I feel like you, Monica, I feel like we haven't agreed more this entire time. Yes. Oh, she's so crazy. It isn't love. It's mania. You made up your mind? Yeah, so you loved everyone in the literature club, that's why you ruined everything? And if you really love me, yeah, well, She took her gross self out. Look, Sayuri's back. I got nothing to load from. This is cute. What happens if we new game it? It's an already school day like any other. Just using front of the couples and going, okay, talking to each other. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Spiffy. Oh, I missed her. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Spiffy, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. Aw, but you've never... She's totally the Emoto, actually. She is fully Moto. Look at her. But you've never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Aw, We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Spiffy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her own? Actually, yeah. I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Is this a whole day? Like, is this going to be a whole nother round? Because I don't know. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Spiffy? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room, huh? So you're the Spiffy that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Spiffy. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. We don't need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Spiffy, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Aw, she's so happy. She's so happy. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm reading comments, but I'm just happy Sayori's happy. She's the best. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down to the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Heh, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Whew! finally bite down. The icing is sweet and fluffy. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This really is good. Or this is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? I can't even read anymore. I'm just waiting for something crazy to happen. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Spiffy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So, if Spiffy wants to read some manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. Sorry, sounded like my window moved. Weird. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Spiffy? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayuri jumps in. Oh, it's my housemate walking. Okay. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Aw, she's so happy. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. Oh, my tongue. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Aw, they're nice to each other now. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, she's cute too. It makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. It is cute. Sayuri, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Oh, she's so happy. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Spiffy. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayuri. Aw, Spiffy. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it out just fine. Pulling it off just fine. Jeez. I need to go to bed, clearly. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Spiffy. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Eh, there's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Spiffy. Eh, I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Oh wow. No. Okay. Yeah, no. No. Can I save? I can. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Wow. Wow.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it.
Is this Monica's voice?
Yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Did I just miss a whole thing because I skipped a Natsuki track? I'm glad I didn't play it like that. What the heck was that picture? Weirdo?
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
They made Natsuki look extra small in that. I wasn't a fan.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call
Get the heck out of here, Monica's. Well, I guess in the end, Monica did double back
I don't know how to love
to try and solve it. But Lord, And Sayori was just as broken. Maybe being president just makes you like that. Maybe that's what it is. You become president and then you get broken. This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand. The literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. It's because she was a president. Okay, so that's what it was. Because it happened to Sayori after. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. What? So what happens if I try to run it now? Is it just gonna... Oh, it goes straight back to the poem. Like, that's it. It goes right back to the poem. Give us, you know, a second. Give us a second. Give us a quick second. You know, guys, I consider myself someone who likes games. Consider myself someone who likes having a good time. I'm gonna just gonna thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for liking the video, the stream. Thank you guys for subscribing. Don't start literature clubs at all. Just don't start any lit clubs, okay? Just need everyone to stay away. Like when you go to your local library and they offer, like, you know, my braid is curling weird, and they offer to let you join a reading group or something, just say no. Just say no. I love everyone. This is what happens when I play games that my friends recommend. I love everyone. Just have a good day. Yeah, say no to books. Ash said it best. Ash in chat, you're the real MVP. You said it best. Say no to books. Apparently, that is what I've learned from this game, is say no to books and join your local anime club, because none of this would have happened if you just joined the anime club. I love you guys. Have a great night. I'll try to come back with something next week. I thought I was gonna play through this like 2 more times. I thought I was gonna get a whole other Natsuki part, and then like I thought Yuri was gonna die. Then I have a Natsuki part. Then I'd have a Monika part. Apparently, it's just a 2, so it's two and done. So see you guys next time. I'll have something cool. Follow me on Twitch, because I stream there far more often and I stream a lot more things. Twitch is also a little more unhinged, so that's probably where I'm heading next, because I've already started drinking for the night. So have a good night. See you guys online. Love you.